Here locally, Omaha police are planning for a large turnout at various protests, all planned in response to the deaths of two black men in Minnesota and Louisiana.
These protests were organized before the tragic events played out last night in Dallas, so now there's a much bigger sense of concern.
Our Chase Moffitt is live from 120th and West Center Road, where protesters are already starting to organize. Chase.
Yeah, Jessica and Matt, in fact, that's right. The scene is growing here at 120th and West Center Road, where this protest has been organized before, like you mentioned, the Dallas tragedies of the shooting and killing of those police officers there. I'll step out of the frame here at 120th and West Center Road. You can see behind me the crowd is gathered. They are rallied right at the center now. Speaking is Robert Wagner. We've actually spoken with him previously today, who tells us that he wanted to be out here to show the support for those lives lost earlier this week, and understands now the high tensions because of what happened in Dallas. And back to our conversation with Wagner, one of the organizers, he says he understands the outcry after that tragedy in Dallas like we talked about. He does want to point out, though, the deaths in Minnesota after that gentleman there was shot and killed after being pulled over, and then Mr. Sterling in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, who was also shot and killed during a police altercation. Robert Wagner wants to know that wants us all to know why he's organized here tonight.
The message, we want folks to understand that we are one, no matter what. We are the community, and we are the people. You know, the officers have a job to do. We have a job to do. So, again, it's about respect and it's about working together.
Now, Wagner also said he met with Omaha Police Deputy Chief Baker today to ensure both sides were understanding of safety expectations. Now, back here live, we'll take a live shot here. You can see the crowd. It looks like they're thinning out, but that's actually not what's happening. They're moving over, as our photographer will pan over towards West Center Road. They're actually going onto the street now. They want to get their voices heard. They want to know people to know that they're out here. We've seen a number of Black Lives Matters posters. We've seen one gentleman here says, "Open your eyes to the truth." So a lot of protesters here taken to the street now as we get here at 120th and Center. It's officially started here about 5 minutes. There's a sizable crowd growing to about 200 people at this point, I would estimate. And we have seen law enforcement on top of buildings in the area giving overwatch support as well. I see Able 1 is also in the air as well. Matt and Jessica, I can tell you that police have been aware of the situation as you know, these organizers here, the organizers of this protest. The crowd is sizable, but so far it's pretty peaceful at this point. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Chase, thank you for that. Very comforting to see that things looking very peaceful so far out there at 120th and West Center Road.
All right, we need to move over.
We are getting information that we want to go back out to Chase, but it appears that he's actually getting ready to move on right now. Chase, we're being told that there's some other stuff going on out there at this moment?
No, at this point all we're seeing is just folks moving out towards the street at this point. They had rallied, they had gathered, and now they're moving out to the street area. We are still in the parking lot over here. Technically, it's Baker's parking lot. I'll have my photographer move with us towards the street here. And as you can see, that they are definitely lining the street here. They're actually crossing the road there to the other side of West Center Road as well right now. Matt and Jessica.